Sounds good.
Give it a second. And look at all the chatters in there. Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth, and today we have a special guest, Mr. J. Thomas with Craft by J. Welcome, Mr.
Hmm,
J. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am
It's a
fabulous.
eventful Monday as usual. This worked this time. Hooray.
Yay! And let's welcome Debbie J. Chow, Not Afraid of Color. That would be Miss T. Cordelia, Jean. Hello, hello. Crystal's Creations Wyckoff. How are you doing? And Miss PJB Stamper, aka Pam. Jean. Hello, hello. I think I said Jean, but there it is. And then Dawn, the Crafty Visage. And my YouTube just now caught up, and there was Teresa Paradise. Hello, hello. Oh, and Sandy Visker. All right. So, you guys, our theme today is ornaments or baubles, depending on how you like to say that. And I've got you know who here, Mr. Simon Hurley, because I'm gonna foil
Oh,
these.
those are cool.
Yeah, and I've never used them. Not even once. And then Mr. J, we'll let him say what he's going to be working on. It's going to be really cool. You guys wait till you see.
Let me see where I put it. am going to be working on a Grinch card mostly because I have a bunch of Grinch related things. Oh, here we go. So I have these Grinch dies that I have yet to use and I picked up. So basically this makes this whole hand holding an ornament. And so I thought I would like use some foil cardstock and make some really cool looking ornaments, basically. But I remembered that I had like an actual like Grinch stamp set that I bought last year and didn't use. So I figured I would crack into that because it's got some pretty cute sentiments. And there's one that says Merry Christmas too, but I don't know. We will see where it takes us, I guess.
It is a cute little set.
Yeah, and I was playing with this vintage ornaments 3D embossing folder, and I'm not sure if I want to use this one or I also found an evergreen one, so I may emboss two things and then figure out what I want to do later
Yeah,
because
nothing wrong with
I'm
that.
good at figuring.
Get to save our trials and use them
Hmm.
in other projects. Hello,
Well, see, I
hello.
always find myself doing that too. It's like you wind up making too many things, and it's like then you find it later, and you're like, "Oh, that's really cute. I'll have to use this."
Right? I have a whole drawer full of those. Like, oh yeah, I have that. I should use that. And then forget about it promptly. Craft Ideas by Clint. Hello, Mr. Clint. Judy. Hello, Miss Judy. Brenda, thanks for joining us. And Mary Alice. Hello, hello. I am pulling out my red glimmer foil. As you can see, I've never used it either. I've got a drawer full of stuff I haven't used. I'm going to try and remedy that. Ugh. Oh, and they taped it right at the end, too. Everybody's saying hello. Sound is muffled. Whose sound is muffled? And is anybody else's sound muffled? Help a creator out here. So when you're not crafting, what do you do, Mr. J?
Yeah, I work, which is kind of boring.
I'm
I mean, my
sorry.
job's not boring, but like it's sort of a boring answer, I guess. But I write software basically during the day.
Well, that's kind of fun though, unless it's kind of
It
like
is, and I work with a lot of people who are awesome, so that helps quite a bit. Yeah, that'll work.
that is awesome when your coworkers are cool. I
Well, I
like
mean, I don't know. I like it when people, my coworkers always are. really I don't know, really engaged, which I think helps. Like I don't know, I've had jobs in the past, but not for a long time, but like where people were just sort of checked out, and that's always a little tricky.
Yeah. My last job at an H&R Block in Washington, I really enjoyed that. The people there were really awesome.
Oh, cool.
That was my best job. Okay. We're gonna we're warming up because I didn't plug
Right.
it in. Plug it in, plug it in.
Oh, like you meant the chat. It was like I think it came pretty warmed up, but you meant the embossing folder. Oh, this
Yeah.
is kind of cute. I kind of like that, but I want to ink blend that. I think that's a little subtle.
Okay. Jay's audio is up and he sounds good on my end, so I'm not sure. And I'm not seeing other, so I don't know, Judy.
It could be I was talking when I was grabbing stuff. Like sometimes that makes me sound very muffled
That's true.
if I'm not being particularly smart. Knowing where I am, it's like I don't know.
That's
It's a
alright.
learning process.
That's alright. Pam says Jay sounds fine to me. Cordelia agrees. And hello, Miss Cordelia. Okay. So I've got you guys, I'm using Hamilco paper. It's got a little glossy bit on it. And I've got my Simon Hurley retro ornaments, which I'm going to foil with some glimmer red. Fun little stuff here. Look at that. And oh, I've been I've been fighting with my machine. Mine has a divot in it. There is like this valley going on mine. So I had to find a workaround, which I'm pretty sure I found it because look, those are all the bad ones. And then it gets a little better, and then it's kind of okay, but a lot of overfoiling. And then that. This one is the Geo Snowflakes. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, that one looks good.
Yeah, this one was like my final attempt, and I wound up having to do a double shim. They're like little ovals
Oh, okay.
to fill in the
Huh.
gap, because if I use the one shim, I got this little void, and so then I put another shim, and then that's when I got this one. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta work with it. I think I don't have a receipt for mine. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I've had it for like 3 years, so I can't call them and say, hey, it's broken. Okay, we're getting really hot. We'll be foiling soon. Foiling soon. Yeah, T from Not Afraid of Color was playing with her gel press, which I gotta go watch that.
Saw that. She did some really cool stuff.
Yeah, I totally missed it. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe sleeping. I don't know. Cordelia says, Jay, did you use a green band-aid especially for Elizabeth's live? A green
Well,
band.
it's funny. I mean, sort of in the fact that I decided to cut apart those two die sets I was showing earlier and then left a little bit on and then managed to like just sort of jab it into the side of my finger. And then I was like, it's
Ouch. That doesn't sound very fun, Mr. J.
it's not, and I should know better because I've done it before. It's more of a klutzy thing, I think, as much as anything.
Yeah. Okay. And you guys, I got my cute little black spellbinders today. Because I bought this just for this. because I thought my big Spellbinders platinum was what was making my foil not foil right. But it was my machine here. This little guy. They're trying to figure
I
out
just want the
what
black
is
one
on
badly.
your Band-Aid.
It's... Oh, it's...
Uh-oh. Are you there? Hold on, peeps. We may have a technical difficulties here. You just froze, Mr. J, if you can hear me.
That's weird.
That's all right.
I don't know why it bounced me out. That was weird.
Okay, and we lost you when you were talking about what was on your Band-Aid.
Okay, yeah. It was just camo. It's
Camo.
nothing super fancy. It's actually from there's like a Target like store that went out of business, and like I still have a bunch of their Band-Aids because I thought like camo Band-Aids were more fun than the regular kind.
Yeah, anything's more fun than the regular kind of Band-Aids. Oh, I forgot how long this thing takes to heat up. Oh my goodness. I guess I could try and run my 3D embossing folder. Where did I put it though? Because I might be using it. The poinsettias. No, you know what? I'm going to try the snowflakes. Gonna get the sparkly 3D snowflakes. And we'll test out the standard embossing, 3D embossing. We need the D adapter plate. Let me guess. Do I have it? Or is it an add-on? Ooh, I found the D. Delightful. D embossing folder with paper inside and the platform base. Well, supposedly it's going to work like that. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to put this on here. Maybe. It's kind of a tight fit, and I'm okay with that. I'm just going to cut it out anyways. We're going to... Oops, 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 oops. Yes, no. We're going to put that on there. Then we're going to set my timer. I'm not putting my cover plate on because I keep getting double foiling when I do. So I'm going to put the cover plate on after. When I need paper. A piece of paper. Crystal says, yay, you are back. Jean likes the invisible Band-Aids. And Pam likes the Snoopy Band-Aids. And T says, weirdos. Focusing on your Band-Aid is kind of funny.
I don't know. I feel like they have new like Band-Aids out. I kind of feel jealous of the children because I feel like there's a lot cooler Band-Aids for kids than when I was a kid. But
right? They have all the stuff these days.
it's cut really
Cordelia
well.
says, how do you know it's on there if it's invisible? That's too funny. Okay, and then I shouldn't need my shims because this is right here. We're going to unplug that. Send it through over here. Then I'm putting my plates on because I can just pinch and roll. And then we're going to go slow. What is wrong with my machine? Oh, duh. It's the ornament placement. I'm like, it's so weird. Oh no. I messed up. Oh, hopefully it's stuck. It did. Okay, so I am going to need my shim because it did not foil in those areas. But, you know, it's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. A pretty little ornament. So we're going to do that one more time. I'll plug that back in. We're going to grab this foil that's misbehaving. We're going to use that for a template right about there. Okay. And I wonder, oh, if I'd have done it better, I bet you I could have got 2 on there, but that's okay. We're going to put that right there. And then we're going to get that. I'll still use that other one.
Really cool looking. Where are we? Oh, you're being difficult. There we go.
All right. Anybody have questions for Mr. J? Like,
that's what I did wrong.
What is, you know, in our chat here, we talk about food a lot. So, what is your favorite snack?
That actually came out well. There are a lot of them. I guess this time of year I've been really feeling all the cookies.
Oh.
Because there's like autumn cookies, and then they'll transition into like Christmas cookies.
Yes.
I don't know.
I love cookies.
But I'm also like a big popcorn fan because I feel like it's kind of required if you live in the Midwest. Not that that's bad. I'd probably be a.
Do you like popcorn that has like chocolatey things on it, or just plain popcorn?
I like the cheese kind, but I also like caramel corn. But I don't know. I haven't quite become one of those people who wants to mix them together because I don't quite get that. But who was it? The Lee's Stamper girl was telling me that it's like a big Chicago thing. So maybe I'll come around at some point.
Yeah. T says, where'd it go? Where'd it go? She said something about the paper being all the way to the end.
Oh.
Jay, paper can't be all the way to the end. That's what.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains why I was. I think what was happening is I did that thing where you put the die like here, and then it won't feed the machine because it's like way too close to the edge. Yeah, you should run away. You just knock a pile over. I have assistants today, apparently. I have assistants every day, but today they're excitable. Let's see.
Why is my thing being... I don't know. My machine feels like it's really bumpety. And I should have took that off before I moved it. Hopefully my little shim worked. And yes, Simon Hurley has hot foil plates and embossing folders. He's just adding to his line like crazy.
He has all the things.
Yep. Okay, so I bumped it and it moved over and did another foiling. But that's okay. I'm going to fussy cut that because it foiled really nicely. And I've got 2 of them. We're going to take our little hot tamale off of here. We're going to put that right there. And then I'm not sure what is going on with this thing.
Okay, nice. I guess I need a poke.
See, that's nice and smooth. Turn that off. Set that on the floor to cool off. on in. Woohoo! Look at my 3D embossing folder. That pressed really nicely. Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. Alright. We're going to pull that.
An itty bitty piece.
And that's that one. I want the other one. Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Simon has what? Hot foils and embossing folders. Here we go. Get a little piece of paper. Now, I'm not, even though I'm fussy cutting, running these through, I have small hot foil plates that I can easily use up this little space, so it's not a waste of paper. I'll just throw this in my Hamilco bin, and then...
Those are really sparkly when they come out, aren't they?
Yes, they are. It's very shiny. Just kind of eyeball center. Get that on there. Get our little magic mats. I'm loving my Gemini since I figured it out and got it working. No more warped plates. Oh my goodness. Woohoo!
Do you like the electric die cutters? I have yet to try one out.
So I got the Gemini Junior like 2 years ago, and I used it, and it made my plate a banana. And then I just put it away for a year and a half, and I did the water bath method to flatten my plates, and then I got the magic mats. And since the magic mats and just trying a different sandwich really helps, because I can do this, put my little cover on and send it through all by its lonesome, and then I can set up and get ready to do something else, like grab my blues to do my snowflakes. So yeah, I'm really liking it now that I've got it working properly.
That's good. I don't know. I'm always kind of like, my only concern was like you'd run something through and then realize you ran it through incorrectly and you like mangled the machine in some way. But
they're actually kind of hard to mangle, because
well, that's good.
It stops. If it's too tight, it'll stop. But like the worst it does is banana the plates. And then you just got to go wash or soak them, not soak. You got to pour boiling water on them and then put something heavy on them, and they flatten back out. So it's an easy fix if you banana your plates. Just kind of frustrating when it happens.
Yeah, I'm sure it's sort of kind of takes you out of the moment, certainly.
Cordelia makes cheese straws at Christmas. Interesting.
Sounds pretty good.
I don't think I've had, I don't know, is it anything like a Cheeto? Because Crystal likes Cheeto popcorn and Creato's caramel corn. I don't know if that's a brand or not. K-Moto, hello, hello. How are you doing? Jean says, what are we doing wrong? I don't know. What are you doing? Who has their craft roulette card submitted? Asked Cordelia. Did you submit yours, Mr. J? I know you like that show.
Yes, I did. Trying to remember. I probably have it somewhere too, if I remember which one. I don't know if I did this. I feel like I did one on Sunday, so I probably do. Now I'm gonna have to like think about which. Oh yeah, no, I did, and then I mailed it out to somebody.
me actually get my stamping wheel so I don't have to finagle my card around.
I just need to cut the little thingy off the top, and then yeah, that would work. That'll look cool. I mean, I'm not going to do it. I don't think I'll do it. I think I'll make the. Oh,
If anyone gets a Gemini Junior, don't use the full sandwich right off the bat. Yes, that's what I did. I followed their sandwich and smushed it. They're very tight when you first get them. Jay, you did a video on it. Yep. Okay, wait, what? What did he... Jay's frozen again. Yes, he is. Mr. J, if you can hear us, you're frozen.
what did you put me off of? I'm back, I think, but
yeah, I
I
can
don't
hear
know
you.
why. Oh, you can?
Yeah, I can see you and hear you now.
That's good. I don't know. I don't know what it booted me off of.
It's
That was
probably
weird.
because you're here and something always goes funky monkey on my channel.
I don't know. I always have like things either go like flawlessly or like random crap happens. But you know,
Yep, and
usually the
today's the
latter.
random
But
stuff, right? It's random.
well, the stuff that like I know is I don't know. You know what I mean? Like there's stuff you know is going to be weird, but
Yeah.
I I don't know. I feel like that's the one thing you learn about lives really quickly is you're just gonna have to roll with it.
Right? Okay. They say, Jay, you did a video on it. Put on
I
what?
did, yeah. On my craft roulette card.
Oh, that's okay. I was like, what are we talking about? I get lost really easy. Stinking fly. It needs to
I
go
just feel silly when
diagonal.
I'm like, oh yeah, I did that video 2 days ago. I should have remembered that.
I don't. People are like, oh, I love the card you sent. I'm like, did I send a card? I'm really bad. My memory is kind of bleh. Ooh, look at those. Stay on task. Me, no. T says, do you want to build a snowman?
Yeah. Do they have snowmen in where you are? I thought you were in the Southland somewhere.
I am in Ohio.
Oh, I meant T. But
Oh,
yeah, no,
T,
I mean you
yeah.
have real snow.
But where we Googled living in Ohio, and I'm like, hey, they get snow. Some areas get a lot of snow. And I'm like, let's move to Ohio because everything's less expensive than Washington. And then we get here and we get no snow in our area. We get ice. And yeah, it's very sad and disheartening that I have no snow.
Doesn't seem like a very nice trade-off.
No, and I'm like, could have stayed in Washington and built lots of snowmen. We're not here. So yes. T says, nope, not really. Maybe once every 6 years on that. Wow. I couldn't live where there was no snow. And Deanne, she lives in Florida. They have sandmen.
Well, it's funny because one of my good friends is in Texas and he was like super excited when it snowed. Like whenever that year was when all the pipes there froze, like he was very excited when it snowed and very not excited when pipes were freezing,
Yeah.
which, you know, I can relate to. I mean, I've never had it happen personally, but it seems like it would be not a fun time.
Yep, I have been in situations with broken pipes, flooded, what was it? Root cellars that are under the house, and we had to bail out the under the house because that's where the hot water tank was, and it was half submerged. That was a lot of fun. And shoveling, 6 feet of snow. That was always fun. And I know Pam, and she goes, and you would have been a car ride away from me, right? Alabama Central Time. Do do do. Colorado can get some snow, right? Crystal says Kamato. Kamato. Ugh, look at that. I think we need
Wow.
some purple. We're just gonna add a teeny weeny bit of purple to make it colder. We want it cold.
Very Arctic.
Yes. Like you're gonna freeze. No. There we go. Just a little bit. Just a hint. Mix it in with all the blue. We don't mind. There we go. So we did light blue but bright but light blues, and a blue. Ugh, stinking fly. What the heck? Just die already. Get back in the garbage. Ugh. Sorry. He just landed on my surface. Ooh, a tea. Absolutely.
Cool.
Let's pull some of that out. Solar paste. What'd I do with it? I have a huge container of solar paste, and I've gone and lost it. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh. Let's do... No, not you. That's pink. Where's my purple at? I can't see. There you are. We'll bring in a little bit more purple. We got some royal flush. And then we're going to get a flat. This is flat foam, you guys. Like fun foam. Not a sponge. It's fun foam. Get a little one of these. Yeah, it's just not in its home because its home is being invaded by other products right now. And I'm not happy with my solar paste home because, oops, I should have changed my things. How's your card coming along?
I'm having a lot of fun die cutting ornaments. Probably too much fun, but like, how cool do these look together?
Oh, nice.
Except I need to chop the top off the ornament and put like the actual top on, but I think I'll stick with this ornament. It's less paper piecey. Well, we'll see. We still need some red for his Santa-ness.
Yes.
Red.
All right. So can you guys see the little shine in there? Maybe, maybe not. Just looks fabulous.
That one. That'll work. And we got that one. And I guess we just need, maybe I'll do. What is that?
So we got that. We got that. And then...
do some other...
Where'd my ornaments go? Here they are. Oh, look at that. Now what? I don't know what to do next. I'm going to figure out what kind of card base we want that on. Not that. Yeah, we'll bring in the white because of the white around there. Yeah, Debbie J, I agree with you. She says, I think I need the Grinch. And I've been looking at it too. And I'm like, I love the Grinch. Why don't I have that stamp and die set? Stamps and die.
Like, the older I get, the more I feel like the Grinch is, like, a really relatable character to, like, anybody with a job dealing with, like, the holidays, you know?
Right?
Like, you just wanted the kids to, like, calm down and leave alone.
Right? Get home, you just want to chillax and people knocking on your door and calling you up. It's like, no!
Well, and it was more like, you know, obnoxious teenagers, like, ringing your doorbell at all hours.
Nipper! Donna Nipper! And they're talking about... Pam says she has not bought any paper craft stuff, nor has T. I cannot say the same.
I cheated once, but I've been doing pretty well.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really my fault.
Yeah.
I was a victim of circumstance, sort of, but not really. My trimmer blades were sold out, so I just bought a whole new trimmer, which probably is cheating.
Well, no, not really, because if you're sold out and, yeah, I can make excuses because I would buy a new one too.
Okay, I think we're good with ornaments. Although, really, I could spend like hours and hours die cutting ornaments, but
yeah,
eventually we need to move.
Yeah, you got.
Well, somebody told me like that they would like sit in front of the TV and just like die cut stuff, and I'm like, you know, I can see how that would work.
Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna snipper these.
Here we go.
And I need to get my bin of sentimenties because I know.
Oh, I like the purple. That's cool.
Thank you. Abraham definitely sent Christmassy sentimenties. Ooh, I even have one in red. Look at that. And it's kind of retro-y. Wait a minute. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know, you guys. What do you think about that? Do we like that red with that red? Is that too much red on red? My mom would say no.
For Christmas, well, I don't know. Depends what you like, I guess. But I am a fan of. Do I want to? I probably want to.
That one might work. It doesn't cover anything up really. They also have a Be Merry that would work. Thank you, Mr. Abraham. These are all coming in handy. They would all work.
They're really cool.
I even have... Well, this one's in purple. It says Season's Greetings. That's one of the Simon Hurley ones. This one's a Merry Christmas. But, of course, I can foil it in a different color. But I foiled these in purple. Well, kind of purple.
I like the purple, though.
Yeah, see, here's my foiling issue. Shows up everywhere. But now I know what the problem is. So hopefully I won't have any more foiling issues. Cordelia votes for Joy. That works for me. Better with the white shadow. Yeah, I could probably make a little white shadow for that, but not because I don't have that dye. That's alright though, because I like it. We're going to scooch that down. We're going to do that right there. And that's just going to tuck in right there. Alright. Joanna, hello, hello. Alright, so we're going to do that. And you know, this was kind of quick. I have the stuff. I can make another one. It's going to be a flat-ish card. Because this Joy Mr. Abraham made... Oh. I may have to tape that down. I don't know. We'll see here in a second. He's got... Ooh, is this a sticky one? No. It's not.
You just have a whole stash of Christmas sentiments now?
Well, sort of. Abraham sent me a little goodie bag with some lovely sentiments. And so
cool.
I tossed them in here, and then I made a few. But they're not the best because I was having foiling issues. But yeah, I'm dwindling down out of his contribution to my bin. But yeah, I'm not I don't put a lot of sentiments on stuff. So yeah, he was generous and sent them, and then I'm like, oh, these are really nice. So now I need the sentiments. I've got sentiments on my wish list all over the place.
Yeah, I felt really lucky. It seems like a Spellbinders like glimmer plate and coordinating die, and he sent me a whole bunch. I'm
Nice.
like, oh yeah, I don't need to make a bunch of sentiments.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like sentiments, it's just sort of like, it's
Right.
sort of yet another thing to do that you're sort of like, I just want to like play with the card. There we go. That's looking more Grinchy all the time.
Thank you, Debbie J. Yes, those little Grinch arms are so cute. Alright, and see, this is even the not so fabulously foiled one. It's got some misses, and this one is my overly foiled one. And, you know, they're just going to be fabulous. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know. Unless you point it out. Oh, man. I got solar paste everywhere. My bad.
Just tell them to not watch your live. Like, don't watch my live if you want to be surprised.
Right.
I think I actually had to warn one of my friends about that this year. I'm like, well, I might make your birthday card on a live, so just like stay away from them for a while if you want to be surprised. And if you don't care, feel free.
Yeah. Well, now I have a solar pasted mat. It will pick out though, you guys. I'm not worried about it. Alright, and then let's do the poinsettia embossing folder. Where is it at? Oh, you know what? How would that look on this? My geode snowflake. Foil on foil. Ooh, I don't like that. Maybe if we colored the foil. Would that cover that? Ooh, that covers that there though. Look at that. Hmm. that. Use this one that didn't foil very nicely. We'll do the same thing with the blues and the purple. No worries, Brenda. Brenda says to everyone that has YouTubes and lives, she's really fallen behind. 'Tis that season. Like, and it doesn't mean the winter season, it's just the season that you're going through is just busier than some other seasons. Nothing wrong with that. I know I don't catch all the lives. Sometimes I don't even know why I miss lives. Like T's live today. I have no idea what I was doing at 2 o'clock that I missed it. Oh, I think I was playing Diablo. Actually. Yeah, I might have been gaming.
What's wrong with that?
Nope. I had Diablo, played it like hardcore for a while, and then went on vacation and didn't play after I got back. So it's just been sitting there collecting dust. I was like, oh, I want to check that out today. And send it via Facebook or Rack. Lisa, hello, hello. Jonna says, I miss tons of live. I work till 7. Yeah. I know, I have a weird time that I'm on. 7 p.m. Eastern. But it works for us.
I kind of like it. Like, I often catch it, like, when I'm eating dinner and stuff.
Yeah. Probably why we always talk about food, because it's right at a lot of people's
Yep.
dinner time, or they're planning their dinners. Okay. And see, you guys, I love the stamp wheel because I'm reading comments just doing this. I'm not even looking. I was just like, clean my brush right over, and it doesn't move. This whole thing just stays put. Altenew. I could be what is it? Blah, 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 blah. An influence for ya. Just saying. Ooh, wee. Look at that. And see, and then coloring it also hid this bald spot right there even more. So, ooh. Look at that. It's snack time for Pam when we start here. Yes. Okay, we want to trim this down like we did our other one, but I think I'm going to do straight cut this time. And we're going to take it down. And let's see, do we want black? Maybe. I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh, look at that. No, I think it needs the white again. I think that white ornament just needs, yeah, look at that. There we go. I'm going to snip those off again. Just grab some scissors. Maureen! Maureen!
I do like these Grinch arms so much. Like, they're my favorite thing. Like, they're my favorite thing more than, like, the ornament.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite Christmas movies. I watched. It took me a while to see the new cartoon that they did because I liked
Oh,
the
I don't know if
original.
I've seen that.
Yeah, it's a couple years old. I loved the original so much, and then the Jim Carrey adaptation of it that I was really hesitant to watch the new cartoon, but it was actually pretty good.
I did
Mm.
like the promo I saw for that where the Grinch just really snarky. I was like, that's probably what a modern Grinch would be like.
Right. Sugar cookies. My grandma had an awesome sugar cookie recipe. I still have it and use it. It was such a good recipe that you could actually mail the sugar cookies. And
Wow.
my mom would mail tins of sugar cookies to my sister when she was stationed in where was she? Either Iraq or Saudi Arabia. I'm not sure. One of those times she was deployed. She would get the sugar cookies, and mom would just throw in, I think, saltine crackers to absorb any moisture, and she would share them
Oh,
with the
that's
boys.
clever.
Yeah, it is. I I always make them, but I can't make them and roll them out and like cookie cutter them. They just never
Hmm.
turn out. So I make them, and I've got these cookie molds where you take the cookie dough and push it into the mold, and that's what I make, and they come out beautiful every single time and tasty. There's that. Okay, we're coming to the bin. We're coming to the bin. I think with all of the
Ooh.
purple, I think we'll do the purple. Either Season's Greetings or Merry Christmas. Both of them kind of just fit right in there, don't they? Or we could do. Wait, we could even do gold. Do I have a gold one? I have silver. Of course, I have silver. Um, nice Happy New Year one. Of course, I don't
It's
have
funny,
any gold ones. Sorry.
one of my friends sent Happy New Year cards that were, this is the earliest Christmas card you're going to get for next year because this year, and I'll be on time. I was like, you're not wrong.
Right? That's so funny. Okay, we're gonna do that one because that's what we have. And look at that. Foiling makes cards go by quick. Look at that. And it also helps that our sentiments were pre-cut. Thanks, Abraham. Thank you, Donna Nipper. They're liking the cards. What is we saying? Brenda
Hey,
says, yes, and I'm leaving Wednesday to go stay with parents for 10 days. That, yeah. Oh, well, hopefully she's feeling better, Brenda. Okay. Oh, sorry, Jean. It's already stuck down. We're going with the Merry Christmas and all of its shiny gloriness.
just like how the purple pulls in. That's really neat. I wouldn't have thought to use purple for anything Christmas.
Oh, yeah. I do it because when I want something to be extra cold, that's what I do. I throw in the purple. Like
Clever.
frozen fingers, right? They turn purple. No. But yeah, and also purple really helps if you need it to darken up but don't want to go black to dark. Purple and blue make really good darker blue. All right. quick, you guys. Those were pretty quick. Somebody out there, if you guys are on my mailing list, somebody out there will get these. So let's prepare them. Because I actually have my stuff. I made extras. Brenda says, I'm really liking Jay's card. Yeah, me too. I may have to ask him for it. I want it. It's fabulous. Oh no, we lost Jay again. Nope, there he is.
It's like by the time I look at it, I've popped back in. It's like, anyway.
Just being weird. That's all right.
It's a Monday.
Yeah, but Jean is curious as where you got your Grinch stuff.
It's all from Cat Scrappiness, actually. There's like the Grinch arm is like one die set, and the ornament overlay things are a different one, which is kind of too bad because like I feel like this green overlay like makes this ornament look way cooler than if it didn't have one.
Yeah.
But that's where they're from.
Do you have an affiliate with them?
I do. It's in my link tree. I can drop it. I can drop it in the group if folks are interested, but I don't know the.
Yeah. So you guys, he's not a moderator here, so he can't drop a linky. But if you go to his channel, which I will link here really quickly, you can go to his channel and check out his link trees, and that'll throw.
Yeah, it's on my link tree.
Yep. Throw him some support. You know, all those. Even if you just go peruse or whatnot. And then where am I at? I need subscriptions. And there you are. And nope, that is not what I want. Thank you. Why won't it go into your... Well, that's weird. View. Okay, there we go. We just had to hit an extra button. I haven't done that before. Copy link. And here is Jay's channel for anyone watching the replay. That is clickable for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, and then, you know, you guys, all your favorite crafters, just see if they have some affiliate links, you know. Doesn't cost anything extra. But it helps us buy more crafty stuff.
Well, I know a lot of people, I guess myself included, it's always like if someone's project inspires you, like supporting them is always nice.
Yes.
Just because there's so much stuff that it's like I wouldn't buy it if I didn't like see someone's video on it actually being used. I would be sort of like, you know.
Right. And
I'm not sure what this thing is.
Yeah, I do that. There's quite a few times that I'll buy something from one person, you know, and go use somebody else's link. Just because. That's all right, Jean. When you can, but definitely don't feel obligated to purchase. You guys can probably make something similar if you have some fun stuff in your stash, like these.
Yeah, I think the only tricky part is really the Grinch fingers, but I've seen it. There's some pretty good drawing for kids things online on how to like draw the Grinch's hand. So
yep.
And I feel like I used one of those some year.
Yeah, I bet you somebody out there has a very inexpensive, if not free, SVG of them.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
You know, especially like Cricut makers. I've seen that where
Oh,
they
yeah.
put them on like glasses and stuff, the little fingers.
Oh, clever.
Yeah. Oh, and you know, and T brings up a good point. All I noticed was might go on sale, but we have Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and some, I don't know if people do the Brown Thursdays, you know, the day of Thanksgiving. I don't know, but Yeah, hang out. Put this stuff in your wish list. I know a lot of companies. I have a lot. I have big wish lists with a lot of companies. I'm like, ooh, ooh, I want. But
Wonders is so dangerous.
I know.
I'm like, how much stuff is in my cart on my no buy month? More
Yeah,
than none. But
yeah. Mine is all done in the wish list. I don't put it in the cart
oh,
because
cool.
I would
That's smart.
accidentally click the buy it thing, and then the wish list. I go through it.
Accidentally.
Yeah, every it happens. Um, I go through the wish list and knock things off. I'm like, I don't even know why I put that in the wish list because I am an impulse shopper. Like I see something cool, I'm
Oh,
like, oh,
yeah.
I'll go buy that, and then like, why did I buy that? Jean says I have 2 packs of Grinch cardstock and 4 sets of Grinch stamps.
Wow.
Nice.
They should really make more Grinch stamps, but
Yeah, it's all that
I would.
trademarky stuff.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah, kind of have to
It's
be
funny because
careful.
it's like the book's been around so long, you forget that like someone probably actually owns the trademark.
Yep. I feel like let me squeeze a little
That was a good idea. Thank you.
bit. T says, bought it all. What did she buy? Let me see. It says, that happened to me last month. Didn't realize I already had stuff in my cart when when I went to get something. Bought it all. Yeah, see
Yeah,
that worries me. Like I double check cuz I've heard of things like popping in where people don't expect it, and they wind up buying these things, and like, I don't remember putting that in my cart, and I'm like, yeah, I just double check my cart.
that would be me. I'd be like, oh, what did I buy? I'm sure this made sense at some point.
Yep. Pam, I did not see your question, but I'm not sure. But if I'll Google it later and text you. She's wanting to know if anyone knows where to watch the new Grinch cartoon. And I swear I saw it on Samsung TV. But I could be wrong. It could be Prime or something, but I'll Google it because it's on my watch list too. Although I don't own it, so I have to find it to watch it. No, T. Oh, T, no wonder you're on a shopping freeze. Right. Alright. Ooh, let's do minty fresh. And pink. I don't know if it'll turn out, but we're gonna try it. Sidewalk chalk and minty fresh. And minty fresh.
One thing I'm sad I didn't buy is that cookie dough lunar paste, though, because it seems super versatile this time of year.
Yeah. It's very pretty. Okay, so one of these is gonna be minty fresh, and one of these is gonna be sidewalk chalk. My new Gina K brushes from T. They're so pretty. They're gonna be for my light colors. Ooh. I don't know if I want to put that. Oh, that's really light. That's pretty. Where's my foot? Or my paw? Get on there. Gotta get some ink buildup on my brush. Ooh. Nice quick cards, you guys. Just big foily backgrounds and a little bit of ink blending. I like that.
Sorry, Pam, but I do like glitter. I just wish that, I mean, I guess, I feel like there's a way you can hit it with fixative and it's like a lot less of a problem.
Yeah.
Although then it looks less glittery, but
Yeah,
when you're
depending
detailing.
on how it's applied. Some glue applications are pretty uh not bad. I don't know. There's a word that I wanted, but I couldn't find it. Okay, that was a little dark. I don't want it that dark, so we're gonna do a lot of tapping off that time. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. I like it. Nope. Still not digging the black. Ooh, I like that. Woo-hoo-hoo.
That's just a little ink blending on there.
Yeah. And yes,
That is cool.
T, that is. Yeah, I did Minty Fresh and Sidewalk Chalk. It's kind of like a purpley pinky. But I went a little bit too heavy right there. I didn't realize I should have tested it, but the lighter version of it is really nice. And then I feel like we could just pop a sentiment on there. Do we have a ginormous sentiment of something? We have a hello. What's in here? Oh, my celebrate. Ooh, a wintry happy birthday.
Ooh.
That might be good. That one's mine. I made that. I think it was watercolor paper, but I like that. And oh, look at that. Mr. Abraham sent that one too. Little party. It's pretty.
Sparkly.
Yeah. It's like glitter paper because you can feel the texture of the glitter. A nice thanks. See, and this is another reason I'm like, oh, I should do sentiments. And then I do this and go, maybe I shouldn't do sentiments. It takes me forever. Oh, look at that. A Christmas thanks. Or a wintry thanks. That might be pretty too. I'm thinking I'm liking that one. That's another Abraham. Goodie. Ooh, can even do a hugs. Ooh, that's pretty. I know you guys can't see it, but it shows up really nicely here. I think I'm going to do the winter hugs, because everybody needs a hug every now and then.
Oh, is that like holographic or something?
It's white, shiny paper.
Or just like super shimmery?
Yeah. It's another Abraham. And look who has showed up. Yes, Mr. Abraham. This is one of yours. And it's gonna look beautimous right here on my card. I should probably get my fine tip glue though. Hopefully it comes out. And then I'll be all done. Did you get yours all done?
I don't know, mostly.
Okay, I'm gonna
I get it with a little glitter.
let me spotlight you so you can talk about it if you like.
Sure, I was just playing around with more die cutting, but I
Let me pin. There we go. So now we can see.
so this is one of the two I did. This is the one I did with the pine background, basically, and then I just inked it a little bit to make it look, a little more noticeable. And with a little Grinchy arm, and then I used the "It's because I'm green, isn't it?" sentiment because like, well, the whole card's green, so that one would work pretty well. Um, and this is all with like foil paper, so I don't know how it's reading on camera, but it looks very blingy in real life. And then I did this one. This is the one with the ornament background. And I just used a little. It's more noticeable probably in real life, but I used a little gold pigment ink just to sort of bring out some of the detail in the ornaments. And then this one has the sort of traditional um, classic grinchiness of maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas means a little bit more. And I did this one in like a really grinchy ink color, but
that's awesome.
There's a two. I like I like both the stamp set and like I just like the Grinch hand. I just think it's like there's something I don't know that just makes me happy about the idea of like just sort of being the Grinch, I guess.
Right. And that is it pre-Grinchy when he's stealing, or is he bringing them back kind of thing? Yeah.
I guess it could be either, really, because you don't see him.
Yep.
So I guess it's whatever you prefer. Like I don't know. I always feel I don't know. The thing I always love about the Grinch is it's like he just has this awesome vibe of I think we all hit that point during the holidays of being like needing a break.
Yep. All right. And then for my cards, let me see if I can't pin mine here. And of course, I had to pull out some Simon Hurley goodies. And I've got the Geo Snowflakes hot foil plate for these two. And this lovely hugs. This is from Mr. Abraham, so I don't know the company or the brand. But that doesn't matter because it's beautimous. And then these are the retro ornaments by Simon Hurley, also a hot foil plate. And this is a Simon Hurley. Wait, you know what? Let me not say that because that may not be one. It's either Pink Fresh or Simon Hurley. I don't know them well enough to say that right off the top of my head. And then that one is also from Abraham. And then this is the 3D embossing folder, the new Simon Hurley 3D embossing, which I think turned out, it's so fun, but it does have a little bit of shimmer. You guys can't really see it, but there is some solar paste in there giving some shimmies. So those are the three I cranked out because I already had these backgrounds ready. They were pre-foiled, so makes it much easier. All right.
I just like huge foil panels like that. They're just really versatile.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Especially when they work, because I had a whole bunch that did not work. But I think I found the formula that is going to be fabulous for them. All right.
Yay.
Well, thank you for hanging out with us today, Mr. J. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
All right. And thank you all, my chatty chatters down there, for hanging out with us. I hope you all have a wonderful crafty evening, and I will see you right back here on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm not sure what we're doing, but we're doing something. Until then, good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.
And